great. You know, I never say this, but I was really a terrific actress today.
What actress? I thought all you do is bake a cake.
I don't know how to bake a cake. I had to act like I was baking a cake. I mean, I put in some cheese and flour and milk and eggs.
And that's baking a cake.
I baked the cake.
Well, Donald finds out that you can really bake a cake instead of acting like you can bake a cake.
Donald, I'm going to meet him in 20 minutes at Nino's. He got tickets tonight for the opening of Goodbye, Jonah.
Oh, wow. How'd he do that? I hear it's another fiddler.
Here, listen. Help me take these off. What do you want to borrow?
How'd you know?
I heard Harry yelling as I was coming up the stairs.
Yeah, whole milk.
I thought he was supposed to take non-fat.
Yeah, true, but, well, he says it makes him sick.
Drinking non-fat milk makes him sick?
No, not drinking it. Putting it in his coffee and watching it turn gray.
In the refrigerator, top shelf. Help yourself.
Oh, thanks. Hey, Annie, what time do we get to see you baking a little heart on the TV?
7:30 on the news. And be sure and watch and tell me how I look.
Aren't you going to watch it?
I can't. I'll be at Nino's with Donald. And besides, once you convinced me I was baking and not really acting, I lost interest.
Another beer, Don?
No, thanks, Tommy. Never could get used to drinking alone.
Listen, that's women.
I know that's women. That's why I told Ann to meet me here at 6, so I'd be sure she'd be here at 6:30.
Oh, no, I hope Donald's giving me his usual half hour. That's funny. Oh, my gosh. Where is it? It's got to be here. What could I have done with it? Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
It's me, the milk lady.
My ring! I've lost my ring! Your engagement ring? What other kind of ring is there?
Wait a minute. Let's not panic.
Why? What else is panic for if I'm losing your engagement ring?
That makes a lot of sense. Now, let's see. If I were you, what would I do with my ring when I go to change?
You'd take it off and you'd lose it.
Now, wait a minute. Annie, relax. It happens to everybody sooner or later.
This is not sooner or later. This is right now.
It happened to me a week after I got married.
What did you do?
Well, very calmly, very matter-of-factly, I searched the apartment without going crazy.
Yeah?
And then I walked to the window, and I found it in the window box.
How did you know it was in the window box?
I didn't. I noticed it as I was climbing up to jump out.
Oh, Marcy.
Still busy?
Only for the last 15 minutes.
You don't think something's wrong, do you?
Ordinarily, no. But then again, Ann knows we have to catch an opening tonight. Listen, I better take a ride over there just in case. If you can sell the table, fine.
Don't worry about it. I just hope everything's okay.
If I know Ann, she has a perfectly logical explanation. Like she thought I meant the Ninos in Pittsburgh. Thank you.
Where else would you put it where you know it'd be safe?
I don't know. We've looked every safe place I can think of. They found it. Somebody found
The
it.
mailbox. You took it off to open the mailbox.
Yes.
Hi there.
Donald.
You remembered my name.
Hey, Don.
Oh, Donald, listen. About my being late.
What happened?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Are you all right?
I'd rather not answer that question right now.
She was robbed.
Robbed?
Well, not quite.
What do you mean, not quite? Either something's missing or it's not.
I was robbed.
Well, then, for Pete's sake, let's call the police. No wonder I couldn't get through.
Donald, don't wait a minute. Don't call the police.
Why not?
Because I'm the robber.
Is she making any sense to you?
Yes, she is. And I would like to add goodbye. Goodbye.
All right, she's gone. You can talk normally now.
Oh, Donald, I don't know what to say.
Maybe if I came in again.
Oh, wait a minute, Donald, please. Just tell me that you love me and that you'll never get mad at me. Because if you ever got mad at me and we had a really terrible argument, you might ask me for my ring back, and I really couldn't give it back because I don't have it.
Oh, you've lost the ring.
If you're going to strangle me, Donald, you're supposed to hold me by the neck.
Don't be silly.
You called me silly.
I didn't call you silly. I said don't be silly. Now, look, let's figure out where the ring is. Where did you lose it?
Oh, Donald, what an awful question. If I knew.
I mean, when did you notice it was missing?
Oh, Donald, I have asked and answered myself all those questions.
Honey, all right, now, look, settle down here. Just sit down. Now, the ring exists someplace. If we concentrate hard enough, we may find it. And I want you to know the ring is insured against loss. So at the very worst, we'll get the money back.
Don't tell me how much it cost.
I won't. And I'll get you another one, okay?
Well, it's not okay, Donald. That's the ring you gave me when you asked me to marry you. I mean, it's not like some dumb old gift you've given me before that was meaningless.
Look at a man get attacked for 4 long years of Christmas shopping and birthday presents.
Oh, Donald, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. It's just that I'm very upset. I love that ring and everything about it.
All right, honey. All right. Now, look. Calmly and scientifically. When do you first think you lost it?
Calmly and scientifically? I haven't the faintest idea.
All right. Look. Maybe it'll be better if we start from the very beginning. What's the first thing you did when you got up this morning?
Oh, Donald, I've already walked through all that with Marcy. I'm absolutely positive I had it on when I went to the convention center.
Faking. You took it off to...
I did not. Ask Mr. Magelson.
Okay. Mr. Magelson, you...
Oh, Donald, please. Mr. Magelson is in charge of the New York State display, and he specifically asked me to leave my ring on so that I'd look like an average homemaker. By the way, I was very good.
How about after the cake when you were washing up?
No, Donald, I know for certain that I had my ring on until I sat down at the wastebasket. It could have dropped in my wastebasket by the dressing table. Who is it?
This is your father.
Oh, hi, Daddy. Why are you calling?
To hear a babbling sound. Every once in a while, I feel an urge to listen to a babbling sound. I can't telephone a Brooke, so I call my daughter.
Oh, Daddy, I'm sorry. I thought you might be calling about my ring. I mean, not that you'd be calling about my ring, because I didn't really know it was you, but I mean, somebody might be calling about my ring.
Ann, what are you talking about?
Daddy, I've lost my ring, my engagement ring.
How much did it cost?
Daddy, I don't know how much it cost. It's not important how much it cost.
That's right. Hollinger bought it, not you.
Daddy, money isn't the important thing. It's the sentimental value.
Sentimental. Where did you lose it?
Why does everybody keep asking me where I lost it? If I knew where I lost it, I'd go there and find it.
Well, did you?
Did I what?
Go there and find it.
No, of course I didn't go there and find it. I have no idea where there is.
Then think. Where did you lose it?
Daddy!
All right, let me ask you a practical question, and don't get upset with me. Was the ring insured?
Yes, it's insured.
Then, my dear, you have nothing to be concerned about.
Boy, oh boy, all you men are alike. Don't you put any other value on an engagement ring other than money? Don't you realize that when you give us those engagement rings, you're giving us a symbol of love, a lifetime of waiting, a future that holds plans and joy and hope? And the ring is a part of that realization. You just can't separate it, Daddy. You just can't go get another ring. I mean, insurance is fine, but it just isn't the same thing. You really have to try and understand that, Daddy. I mean, you really do. Daddy. Daddy.
Hi, honey. I just went for my coffee. Now, what were you saying?
Honey?
Oh, Daddy, I've got to go. Why were you calling me?
Just to say hello and to ask you why Hollinger is always in that apartment.
Hello, and he's not always in my apartment. He's here a lot because he should be here a lot. After all, he is my fiancé, and he's here now because he's helping me find my engagement ring. Okay?
Okay, and I hope you find it. Just to make sure, I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
Daddy, I don't want you to give me a ring. Donald gave me that ring.
Ann, I mean a phone call.
Oh.
Ann?
Daddy, I gotta go. Bye. Where are you?
In here.
Donald, what are you doing? I wasn't under there today.
Yeah, I know, but you may have dropped the ring in the sink and it may be in the trap. Ow.
Watch your head.
You watch it. I can't stand the sight of blood. Now, honey, tell me if the water is on or off.
Oh, just a minute. Yeah, it's on.
Good.
Donald, I'm sorry.
Listen, that's all right, honey. After all that work, I needed to freshen up.
I could die.
Honey, look. It's just about 7:30. Why don't we go and catch a little part of our show, and then we can come back here and look for the ring.
You mean to say that you could actually sit in a theater and enjoy a show knowing that my engagement ring is goodness knows where? Oh, the television said I'm on the news. I'm going to go in the bedroom and check once more.
Well, there's one consolation. At least it'll be fun seeing you this afternoon. Back in the good old days.
According to official White House sources, the Prime Minister's visit will end with the usual tour of Disneyland. Now for the local news. In New York City today, festivities got underway marking the beginning of New York Has Everything Week.
Hey, honey, I think this is you.
Oh, good.
For a special report, let's go to Ron Rouser at the Convention Center.
Dinner?
No, thanks.
This is Ron Rouser, along with Clifford Michelson of the State Public Information Office. Well, Cliff, what's this display all about?
Well, Ray, our official Miss Everything is about to take a beautiful cheese.